Diego Maradona. 1994. Maradona shows up to the World Cup looking like he just stepped out of a Rocky training montage. Slim, shredded, hungry, Argentina's hope. He scores a rocket against Greece, then runs to the camera like he's about to summon the football gods. But then FIFA walks in with the ultimate plot twist. Random drug test. Boom! He tests positive for ephedrine. Not cocaine this time, but still banned substances. Maradona tries to plead his case. It's for a cold! Nice try, Diego. FIFA bans him mid-tournament. That was it. His last World Cup ended not with a trophy, but a doping scandal. Argentina fell apart. The dream was over. And just like that, one of football's gods got kicked out of heaven. But what if I told you someone got banned before even kicking a ball? Paulo Guerrero. Paulo Guerrero was Peru's heartbeat. The guy was basically a national monument. During the 2018 World Cup qualifiers, he tested positive for benzoylecgonine. That's what shows up after cocaine use. Peru went into meltdown. Guerrero insisted he drank coca tea. Totally normal in South America, but the thing is, coca tea comes from the same plant as cocaine. Oops! FIFA banned him for 12 months, then reduced it, then reinstated it, then reduced it again. Even the ban had mood swings. Players like Neuer, Griezmann, and even the opposing teams backed him. Let the man play! It worked, sort of. Guerrero made it to the World Cup, but barely. He had the whole world fighting for him. This next guy, he got thrown under the bus by a bottle of cough syrup. Papu Gomez. Papu Gomez won the 2022 World Cup with Argentina, celebrated, danced, lifted the trophy, then casually tested positive for terbutaline found in asthma meds and children's cough syrup. Gomez claimed he drank his kid's syrup by mistake. FIFA said, "Cool story, here's your 2-year suspension." He got banned in 2023, long after the World Cup. Retroactive justice at its finest. It didn't matter that he barely played. The ban still hit like a late VAR call. Argentina got the trophy, Gomez got a bedtime story and a career pause. From cough syrup to cocaine. But now we move to blood because this next one costs millions. Adrian Mutu. Adrian Mutu had it all. Skill, swagger, a Premier League contract. Then came 2004. He tests positive for cocaine. Chelsea terminates his contract faster than a red card VAR check. FIFA stepped in and said, "You're banned." He tried to sneak back into international football. Nah, still banned. And Chelsea, they sued him for breach of contract. The court ordered him to pay £17 million. Mutu tried everything to avoid paying, changed clubs, appealed, still owes most of it. Football gave him the world, and cocaine took it back. But if you thought snorting got you banned, wait till you see what biting does. Luis Suarez, 2014, Uruguay versus Italy, tight match. Then Suarez bites Chiellini on the shoulder like a frustrated toddler. Not the first time, not the second. 2010, playing for Ajax, he bites PSV's Otman Bakal on the shoulder. Gets banned for 7 games. Fast forward to 2013, now at Liverpool, bites Chelsea's Branislav Ivanovic during a Premier League match. No red card during the game, but the cameras caught it. The FA bans him for 10 matches. 2 bites, 2 bans, 0 lessons learned. And yet, Uruguay still calls him up for the 2014 World Cup. Suarez scored twice against England like nothing happened. But history has a weird way of repeating. Because that third bite, FIFA said enough. 9-match ban. 4 months from any football. Not just games, he couldn't train or even set foot in a stadium. That's right! Stadium restraining order. Uruguay crashed out, the world laughed. Suarez claimed it was an accident. Bro! Your teeth were halfway down his back. But if biting sounds wild, get ready for a player who literally kicked a ref in the head. Jamal Farhan, 1983. Saudi Arabia versus Kuwait. Heated match. Jamal Farhan sees red, literally. The ref sends him off. Instead of walking away, Farhan channels his inner Bruce Lee. He kicks the ref in the head. Not a shove, a full-on karate kick. Ref gets hospitalized. FIFA doesn't even think twice. Lifetime ban. Farhan never got close to a World Cup again. Legend says he's still banned from stadium parking lots. Lifetime bans are rare, but they happen, especially when you get 2 chances and blow them both. Salvador Carmona. Carmona was a Mexican national team defender. Tough guy. In 2005, he got busted for steroids. banned for a year, comes back, plays again. Guess what? Gets busted again, same substance. FIFA goes, okay, now it's lifetime. Carmona missed the 2006 World Cup, and that was it. 2 strikes. Career over. If you're gonna cheat, maybe don't get caught twice. But our next guy, he didn't cheat, he just didn't file the right paperwork. Emilio Nsue. Nsue played for Spain's youth teams, scored goals, then switched to play for Equatorial Guinea. That was his father's homeland. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. FIFA found out he never completed the nationality switch legally. So even though he'd already played and captained the team, they retroactively banned him. Equatorial Guinea had to forfeit multiple World Cup qualifiers. Nsue went from captain to cautionary tale. Paperwork problems. Wait till you hear about a ban caused by a dictator. Carlos Caszely. Carlos Caszely was Chile's star in the 70s. He was well known for goals and guts. When dictator Augusto Pinochet came to power, Caszely refused to shake his hand. That wasn't just bold, it was dangerous. He played the 1974 World Cup. But after that, blacklisted, silenced. His career with the national team faded in the shadows of politics. You can fight doping, but you can't fight a regime. But politics wasn't the weirdest ban. Try lying about your birthday repeatedly. Mimbo, Cameroonian defender, solid on the pitch. But every tournament, he got younger. Seriously, his age dropped like mobile phone prices. FIFA caught on. You can't be 31, then 28, then 25 again. That's not how birthdays work, my guy. They banned him, for real. He became a Benjamin Button of football. But if you think that's funny, the next story gets darker. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button for more bite-sized, jaw-dropping football scandals, legends, and moments that never made the highlight reel. Samson Siasia. Siasia was a former Nigerian player, later a national team coach. In 2019, FIFA caught him in a match-fixing investigation. Not only banned, but banned for life. That meant no coaching, no mentoring, nothing. Later, it got reduced to 5 years, still enough to wreck his career. From Olympic medals to global disgrace, Siasia's fall was brutal. But Nigeria has more drama, like a player who got sidelined over his hairstyle. Taribo West. You remember him, neon green braids, bone-crunching tackles. Rumors started floating that he was way older than he claimed. Some said he was 40 when he said 28. Not officially banned, but Nigeria stopped calling him up. Quietly dropped. He faded out of World Cup plans. Not because of his legs, because of his age, or whatever it actually was. Now brace yourself, because our next guy faked everything. Ali Dia. Ali Dia is not a World Cup player, but he's in FIFA's Hall of Shame. He claimed he was George Weah's cousin, sent fake stats, tricked Southampton into signing him. He played 1 game, was so bad they subbed him off before halftime. He vanished. FIFA banned him from all sanctioned competitions. No skills, no family ties, just one epic lie. And somehow, it worked. For a day. Now buckle up, because the next bans didn't come from lies or drugs, but something way more personal. Nicolas Anelka. 2010. France walks into the World Cup with egos, chaos, and no plan. In the middle of the storm, Nicolas Anelka. In the locker room, he explodes and tells coach Dominic to, well, go fuck yourself. Word gets out. The French Football Federation panics. He's banned on the spot. But that wasn't the end. The entire French team refuses to train. Total meltdown. The country turns on the squad. The president gets involved. France gets knocked out in the group stage. 0 wins. 1 mutiny. Anelka didn't apologize, said the words were twisted. The federation didn't care. He was banned for 18 games, which basically meant don't come back. A World Cup ended with players refusing to play, fans burning jerseys, and a striker who nuked the entire campaign with 1 sentence. Eric Cantona, 1995. Cantona's at Manchester United. A fan insults him. Cantona runs up and Kung Fu kicks him in the chest. Red card? More like red belt. FA bans him for 9 months. That was the last straw. The French national team quietly cuts him out. Just like that, no more call-ups. He misses Euro 96. And the big one, the 1998 World Cup in France. His country wins it all without him. People still argue. If he had played in 1998, would Zidane have even started? Cantona could have been the guy, but that flying kick became his legacy. He once said, "When the seagulls follow the trawler," honestly, nobody understood what that meant, but we all understood the kick. Zinedine Zidane, Berlin, 2006 World Cup final, Zidane's last match. Scores a Panenka in the final, already written into legend. Then Materazzi says something about Zidane's sister. Zidane turns, charges, and headbutts him in the chest. Straight red card in the final of the World Cup, with millions watching. France loses in penalties. Zidane walks past the trophy as he exits the pitch. Coldest image ever. Days later, FIFA hands him a 3-match ban, even though he was retired. Zidane never played again. No farewell tour. Just a headbutt and a red. A legend's last act was violence. Roman Berezovsky. Berezovsky was Armenia's top goalkeeper. A brick wall in goal. Until geopolitics got involved. Armenia versus Azerbaijan? Not happening. Because of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, Berezovsky was barred from traveling to Azerbaijan for World Cup qualifiers. Armenia had to pick backup keepers. It wasn't FIFA's ban, it was just reality. No flight, no visa, no negotiations. Politics made the decision. He kept playing domestically. But that World Cup shot, gone. A victim of borders and bullets. Edgar Davids. Davids was everywhere, that dreadlocked Dutch warrior with the goggles. But in 2001, during a drug test, he tested positive for nandrolone. He blamed his eye drops. No joke, said his glaucoma meds triggered it. But FIFA didn't care about prescriptions. He was suspended, missed key qualifiers. His World Cup status became a coin toss. The Netherlands missed the 2002 World Cup entirely. David's ban didn't help. Imagine explaining to your grandkids, "Yeah, I missed the World Cup because of eye drops." Serge Aurier. Aurier had talent, a fullback with flair, but in 2016 he made a video insulting his coach Laurent Blanc and teammates like Zlatan. He called Blanc a fag. That got him suspended by PSG. His country, not happy either. He was dropped from the national team just before World Cup qualifiers. He apologized publicly, too late. Lost the captain's armband, lost the respect, and for a while, lost his international career. Ben Thatcher. 2006. Thatcher's playing for Manchester City, clocks Pedro Mendes with a flying elbow straight to the face. Mendes gets knocked out cold. No red card, just a yellow. But the backlash was insane. People called for a lifetime ban. The FA gave him an 8-game suspension. Clubs started distancing from him. He never played for Wales again, not banned officially, just erased. Quietly disappeared from the World Cup radar. Some fouls kill careers. That one ended his shot at the biggest stage. Mohammed bin Hammam, not a player, but bin Hammam ran Asian football and was key in Qatar's 2022 World Cup bid. Too key. In 2011, FIFA found him guilty of bribery. He tried to buy votes to become FIFA president. The evidence was massive. Envelopes of cash, secret meetings, the works. FIFA banned him for life, no appeals, no second chances. He vanished from football. But he left a bomb behind. That same year, Qatar's World Cup bid came under heavy scrutiny. Was that coincidence? Probably not. Roy Keane, 2002. Ireland's in Japan for the World Cup. Roy Keane, their captain, shows up and sees training pitches worse than Sunday League, starts fuming. He confronts coach Mick McCarthy in front of the squad, goes full blast, calls him a fraud, adds, "You're a fucking wanker." Boom. Sent home before a ball is kicked, never plays another World Cup. Ireland crashes out in the round of 16. Everyone loses. Keane never apologized, said he stood up for standards, but it cost him his last chance at football's biggest prize. El Hadji Diouf. Diouf was electric at the 2002 World Cup, Senegal's golden boy. But off the pitch, he was a nightmare. He spat on fans, opponents, even once on a ball boy. It wasn't once, it was a pattern. FIFA hit him with suspensions, clubs fined him, teammates hated it. Eventually, national coaches gave up. He was frozen out of squads, not banned officially, just nobody wanted him. Talent wasn't enough to cover that kind of behavior. Even Senegal said, "Nah, we're good." Wilson Raj Perumal. This guy wasn't even a player, but he's the reason many players got banned. Perumal ran a match-fixing empire from Singapore. He fixed World Cup qualifiers across Africa, Asia, even the Caribbean. Paid refs, bribed players, sold results to gambling rings. FIFA and Interpol cracked down. Dozens of players got banned. Teams got disqualified. Whole matches were erased from history. He got arrested, did jail time, wrote a book, said he didn't regret it. Football still hasn't fully recovered. Carlos Roa, 1998. Roa saves penalties versus England, Argentina's hero, one of the best keepers in the tournament. 2 years later, he's gone. Roa believed the world would end in 2000. He quit football to become a religious missionary. Just walked away. No injuries, no ban, just apocalypse predictions. He returned in 2001 after the world didn't end, but it was too late. Argentina had moved on. He never played another World Cup, the only player to retire for the Rapture. So let's rewind for a second. Zidane's headbutt, Suarez's bite, a kung fu kick to the chest, and a keeper who quit to prepare for the end of the world. Out of all these stories, which one shocked you the most? And if you thought getting banned was bad, wait till you see what some players did after retiring on our upcoming video. Like and subscribe for more bite-sized drama.